presentation of the National Football League.
It is a chilly night here in Duval County for opening night between the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the runner-up AFC champions, Pittsburgh Steelers, led
by their quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, taking on the new quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Will Howard.
Yep, so an Aaron Rodgers-less Pittsburgh Steelers team. Last year, the Steelers were the 1 seed in the AFC, knocked off by the 3-seeded Jags, and now,
of course, Jacksonville has their got Jacoby Myers in the offseason. He will be a big addition here. Of course, you got Travis Etienne. You got Trevor Lawrence, an elite offense, a bunch of rookies on the offensive line, and of course, we saw in the preseason where Max Duggan looked great with this team. So let's see how this offense will go, led by their quarterback, Trevor Lawrence.
And of course, Pittsburgh chose to defer, so the Jags will start with the ball. Unusual for the home team to start first, but we will do that. So, of course, the Jags coming off of a very good season and a very competitive AFC last year. Like I said, Pittsburgh was the number 1 seed. And there were points in that playoff run where it looked like maybe they were going to be eliminated, especially by Miami before that comeback, and then kept it close to the Jags in the AFC Championship at home. And now it's Trevor Lawrence play action as he checks it down to Jacoby Myers.
Jalen Ramsey playing his drafted team, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yep, and
that's another storyline.
Yeah, so
no TJ Watt either.
So yeah, this Jags player, or this Jags team, I should say, is heavily fixed on the receiving room. Of course, it has the reigning Offensive Player of the Year in Brian Thomas Jr., Jacoby Myers, who we've talked about a little bit, ETN in the run game, and a whole lot in the receiving game. And then, of course, Trevor Lawrence, who was an MVP finalist last year, before that was eventually won by Lamar Jackson.
Bashal Tootin.
So
you got Parker Washington, who's been great.
So it's a 3rd and 5 for the Jags. Can the Jags convert here at home in the opening game?
Led by their head coach, Liam Cohen.
Of course, this game was hosted in Pittsburgh last year, now in Jacksonville. It's a first down to the reigning Offensive Player of the Year.
BTJ. Of course, in the offseason, people said he was struggling with dropping, but he didn't drop that.
Of course, Brian Thomas has been elite when he can create separation, and a lot of teams have made it their goal to try to make him a non-factor. But in this Jags receiving room, it's going to be hard to get good coverage. But this Pittsburgh defense is very talented.
The thing is,
and ETN with a big run, and he might be
taken down by Jalen Ramsey, of course.
And there's an injury timeout. It's Brenton Strange, and that's not someone you want to lose this early in the season, if at all. And we'll go on a quick break.
We saw in the NFL where Brenton Strange was gone and the Jaguars took a big hit.
Back here after that injury on Brenton Strange. We'll get more on him later, and it's still the Jags ball, 1st and 10. Lawrence. Incomplete. Good coverage there from Jalen Ramsey.
Yep, of course, every player is put back into their prime.
Yeah, and he is going to be a factor. I mean, not only was he great here in Jacksonville, he had his best seasons over in LA on the Rams, and hasn't been a terrible Steeler either. So
7-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah, one of the greatest to ever do it at this point. And
top 10 all time at least.
Lawrence with the
lead option
run, and he's gonna pick up 2.
Liam Cohen turned Trevor Lawrence, who is called a bust, said he that will never live up to his Clemson potential, into an MVP finalist
and a Super Bowl champ. So, and knocking off, of course, the Eagles, who were defending at that time. And I mean, Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Hurts, both elite in their own right, and it was a great game led by two quarterbacks who love proving their doubters wrong, and there's BTJ with the catch.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence, 34 yards, only one incompletion.
And Brian Thomas, I mean, there was a good reason he was the offensive player of the year last year. Look at this, how he just smokes and confuses Jalen Ramsey on this slant route. And it allows the Jags to get to the 11.
The thing with Liam Cohen, I mean, he's not going to force the ball to BTJ like you think he will. Like he was doing a little bit in the preseason. I mean, he said he was no longer going to. That's why people thought BTJ was going to drop the ball a lot.
So Lawrence went under center there to ETN. He's not going to get anything as he's tackled over the line of scrimmage. And this Steelers defense, it's going to be interesting to see how they play. It's very talented, but you just lost your all-time Hall of Fame edge rusher in TJ Watt to Philadelphia.
Of course, you replaced him with a good edge rusher in Jack Sawyer.
But the reason they did that, and we talked about it with Mike Tomlin, is they want to get a lot of young defense, and that's what they did. They had the most picks out of any team in the draft. And they got a safety, a defensive tackle. They've got a few pieces on this defense. And
then, of course, you got a rookie from last year, Jack Sawyer. I guess they liked what they saw out of him. They thought I mean, was playing great. So hey, we should trade TJ. We can get a lot of good draft picks for him, and they did.
And Lawrence under pressure, tackling the balls out, and the Steelers have it. And that's going to be a return for a touchdown. Wow!
Great job from Pittsburgh's defense.
Statement here, as Pittsburgh gets the first touchdown of the year. It's the rookie Lee Hunter, the defensive tackle. I was wondering who that was for a second. I thought it was Holcomb. But now look at this. Strip sacks the reigning Super Bowl MVP, picks it up, and runs all the way downfield. This had to have been around a 70, 80-yard return. And the Steelers, with the first touchdown of the year being a defensive touchdown, and a turnover on the reigning Super Bowl MVP. So big turnover there for Pittsburgh, and this Jags offense will come back on.
And ETN with a little fight with Liam Cohen there.
Yeah, well, it gets a little frustration because ETN...
He allowed the Holcomb to come in for the sack and then recover, of course, the strip sack, and then Lee Hunter recovered it.
And Boswell's kick is good, and this is a Steelers team that I think, I mean, if they can really get this defense going, and we'll see more from their offense later, we're still not going to see them step on the field. We're going right back to the Jacksonville offense, but if they can get things going, I mean, this could be another potential Super Bowl caliber team like they were last year.
I mean, I feel like they will be for a while. I mean, Will Howard's a great quarterback. That's it. Well, we don't know if he's a great quarterback. He might be a bust.
We've seen him play well in the preseason, but this is different. You're playing against the reigning champs. They have one of the best defenses in the league, best run defense in the league.
I mean, in the preseason, I don't remember who exactly they played, but...
I know they played Carolina.
They played Carolina?
Yeah, and probably, I think, Tampa probably. I don't remember exactly, but... So Lawrence comes back on. Trevor played really good on this previous drive before that strip sack. And the Jags not exactly getting a whole lot on the run game outside of one big ETN run. So maybe if Pittsburgh can lock down ETN, there's...
So of course, yeah, you're playing. Carolina only had 6 wins last year, while Jacksonville had what, like
11.
Yeah, and won the Super Bowl, so flag on the Jags.
Flag on the Jags, yeah, all right. It's a holding, so...
Yeah, a lot of rookie A's, but this is going to be on Ezra Cleveland, not the rookie.
So far we've seen the Jags turn the ball over, and now with the penalties, and those are the worst kind of penalties you can get, those offensive line penalties. They're pesky, they're avoidable, and, I mean, worst of all, they lose 10 yards, and... It is a 1st and 19 at the end of the day, but you still want to avoid those. And Lawrence is in the pistol.
You held for a small game. I mean, of course, ETN, one of the best receiving backs in the league.
He picks up 2 there. And they want to put Lawrence in the pistol here a lot. They have ETN lining up as a receiver on some of these plays. And, of course, considering they're not going to be able to get him going under center on run plays, I mean, might as well use him for what he's best at, and that's being a receiving back, like we mentioned. Lawrence back in the pistol. He backs up. He's got time. He gets it to BTJ. Got first down, and BTJ continuing to ball out. I mean, he has so far been the MVP of this offense. I mean, he is always open, and he's got Jalen Ramsey on hit coverage on him as well. And I mean, that is no joke there.
Yeah, I mean, one of the greatest of all time. And he's not treating him like Jalen Ramsey's not playing bad. Obviously, he's Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, no. I mean, you're in the older part of your career. I understand we put everybody in their primes, but you're in the older part of your career covering the reigning offensive player of the year.
Yeah.
And Lawrence goes back into center.
This is, for Jags fans, this is hard to watch. I mean,
action.
You have out here,
Caught by Strange, who's back into the game, and there's another injury time. This time it's Hayward.
Onk. The old, old guy.
And yeah, we'll go to a quick break. And we're back here from the break. It's the Jags offense. Hayward is out of the game for the moment. As Lawrence goes an RPO to BTJ. Got a first down.
What a player. Wow.
And knocked out of bounds by the rookie safety, Michael Taffey.
That's giving the ball. Not giving the ball that much to, sorry, not giving the ball to that much and to anybody except for BT. I mean,
yeah, they're leaving him open, and that's going to be the one thing. That's going to be the one problem when you're really facing Jacksonville is they got so many good receivers, but like the main guy you have to focus on, is right here, the reigning. I've said it a million times, the reigning offensive player of the year. But there's a good reason why he wasn't. He was in competition with so many great other players and skills players, specifically like Christian McCaffrey, like Saquon Barkley, who, I mean, were big reasons for why their teams were so good last year. And and he was on. I mean, the roster of the reigning Super Bowl champs.
You cover BTJ well. I mean,
pass there to Parker
this was a bad play call. That wasn't Parker's fault. But look at Parker Washington. I mean, he's one of the best. He's one of the best young guys in the league. He's one of the most underrated guys too.
If we do go to a fourth down here, there's another player on this team who would be considered generational, and that's their kicker Cam Little, who they've relied on any kind of kick.
He holds the record for the longest kick in NFL history.
Lawrence backs up. He gets it to Strange, and it looks like it's going to be fourth down.
Of course, he got that against the Raiders last NFL season.
And they're lined up at the 24, so this shouldn't be a problem for Cam Little.
Should be.
Many would consider a chip shot for, just average kickers, let alone one of the best in the league.
So now after this kick, we'll see the tight ends among tight ends. If you like tight end play, then go to Pittsburgh, because be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, because they have 3 elite tight ends: Darnell Washington, Freiermuth, and one more, Njoku, who they got on a trade with Cleveland. So
and Jacksonville's gonna kick this one away, so we're going to see the Steelers offense on for the first night. No, you are not sleeping through this. The Steelers did in fact open with a opening drive fumble recovery, a return for a touchdown with a rookie defensive tackle.
Lee Hunter. So Gainwell will get that to the 27.
And here comes Will Howard. He's filling a big spot here after the season Aaron Rodgers had last year. Not only taking his team to the AFC Championship as the 1 seed, but having one of the better years of his recent career. So Will Howard does not have an easy job here. He's got to get the Steelers offense going.
I mean, it's not like he doesn't have help.
Yeah, and they have the rookie running back from Penn State, Singleton there. And then they also have Elijah Sarrett, the rookie receiver out of Indiana.
Yeah, and then you got DK Metcalf. You got Adam Thielen, all in both in their prime.
And Nicholas Singleton with the first down, and what a way to open for the rookie out of Penn State. I mean, he was one of the most hyped running backs coming into this draft next to Jeremiah Love and a few others, but I mean, there's a reason why he was. I mean, this guy is incredible. He'll give you scrimmage yards. He'll give you anything you need. And Will Howard going to pass for the first time, and it's complete. I believe that's Adam Thielen, yeah.
Unk.
So the first professional pass from Will Howard complete
to his veteran receiver.
Yeah, this Pittsburgh skills player collective is very talented, actually.
Yeah.
You got DK Metcalf, you got Elijah Sarrett, you got Nicholas Singleton, who's going to get the ball
The
here.
greatest tight end room of all fucking time.
And if Nicholas Singleton doesn't have a good game, I mean, don't let this one dictate it to you. This Jags run defense is one of the most dominant in the past few years. I mean, it is pretty much a wall.
Look, I mean, you got Eric Armstead, especially now that everybody's in their prime. Eric Armstead. You got Josh Hines Allen, Trayvon Walker, Oklahooma, Devin Lloyd, Ringard, so many.
Howard.
Shots by Njoku. That was not his fault, though. Njoku just dropped that.
And could you imagine how big it would be for this Pittsburgh team to not only upset the Super Bowl champs in the first game of the year, but doing it, on the road. This is the team that kicked you out of Super Bowl contention last year. I mean, this is a big game for Pittsburgh, and if they can score here, I mean, they are really moving the chains.
And you're showing, Will Howard's been playing great, really.
Yeah, that's incomplete. Metcalf couldn't get it in.
Drops. I mean, first you got a drop from Njoku, who you require in a trade with your division rival.
So let's see if they want to kick here. Boswell is one of the greatest of all time.
So something I will say with Njoku.
They're going to kick here.
From the 50.
No punt. Let's see if they can get it.
57-yard. Sorry.
Jags are playing zone coverage.
Yeah. Long-ass kick.
No good.
Yeah,
almost had it, I think.
Yeah, it was also a bad hold, too. So.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh, that was wide right. All right.
Yeah, but bad hold.
Bad hold. Yeah, but so they really trusted Boswell, and not really his fault for that being missed. But this gives the opportunity.
Actually, it wasn't a bad hold. It was a bad snap.
Yeah, it was. Anyways, this is an opportunity for the Jags to potentially take the lead, or at least make this closer, because they start in good position considering where Pittsburgh kicked from. They are only 2 yards away from Pittsburgh territory here.
Yeah, I mean, and you got the reigning Super Bowl MVP.
The reigning Offensive Player of the Year. Blocked! Wow, what a play!
From, who is it? Highsmith. Alex Highsmith.
What a block there. I mean, that is a Pro Bowl, All-Pro level block right there.
I mean, I think he is a former Pro Bowler, so.
Yeah, incredible job, and that brings it to second down. I mean, those are the plays that defensive coordinators love to see.
Pittsburgh, with their rookie safety duo of King Mack which is Aura. That's actually his real name. I'm not even lying. That is Aura.
Caught by Strange, who a lot of people didn't really have too much confidence in after the Jags decided to move on from Evan Ingram, but he's turned out to be incredible.
I mean,
not only is he just good, he's
he's actually was statistically the best. One of the a top 8 blocking tight end in the league.
And also he's young, so I mean,
you got a franchise quarterback, franchise tight end. That's what you want.
So blitz came, and ETN converts the first down. Impressive job there on that.
And Trevor Lawrence with 112 yards.
I mean, not only just a great play from ETN, but a great play from Trevor Lawrence. I mean, this was easily a situation where most quarterbacks throw the ball away, they take the sack. Lawrence gets it off to ETN, who then makes a great play himself by turning that into a first down when, I mean, it could have just ended up being a field goal and bring us within 1 point.
Lawrence is a type of quarterback that, he's kind of learned how to deal with a bad offensive line because he hasn't had a good one since Clemson, so he's kind of, he hasn't had anything special. I mean, his best offensive line was just okay, so he's ever had in the NFL was just okay, so he's definitely knows how to deal with a bad offensive line. He's learned.
And second down there after Lawrence with that miscue.
And this offensive line isn't even bad. So.
And Brian Thomas again. And there's an injury timeout. Patrick Queen.
He was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate last year.
And 3 injuries already in this game, and we're going to take a third break here.
Yeah.
Back here from our injury timeout. It's the Jags ball, first and 10 at the 22. I mean, Jags are going to take the lead here.
People around here call Trevor Lawrence the Prince.
And before Patrick Queen got hurt, let's go for this play first. And again, it's Brian Thomas. I was literally going to say, Brian Thomas, I mean, he's not joking around. He really wants that Offensive Player of the Year or potentially maybe even MVP.
I mean, Brian Thomas said when his rookie year, 2 years ago, he said, I have a broken pinky. I want Defensive Rookie of the Year. I'm playing.
Lawrence.
And
Jacoby
Myers in for the touchdown, finally.
He's been quiet, but he's here.
With his second reception today. Touchdown, Myers.
We're getting a close-up on him. So Lawrence right here makes a perfect read, and it's Jacoby who's wide open. He beat his man, and he is in with ease. He walks in.
The prince to the vet.
So for the first time in this game, the Jags are up. And they'll get their Mr. Reliable, as someone call him, Cam Little, to give them that extra point and make the lead 3.
Of course, again, Cam Little, I mean, I've said it, but I'll say it again. Cam Little has, people literally he's been on 2 PED tests since he's came to the league.
It's almost unbelievable what this guy can do. Him and Brandon Aubrey over in Dallas.
Or Dicker the Kicker over in LA. Sorry, San Diego.
So the Jags will kick off in a moment, and we'll see more Pittsburgh's offense. So Will Howard, I mean, despite not scoring, was playing fairly well before he made a little misread to DK Metcalf, and it ended up being incomplete.
Not really a misread, more of just DK kind of just dropped the ball. DK was wide open.
Yeah, Jordan Lewis had some decent coverage. I wouldn't say wide, but nonetheless, I mean, we're going to see more from this offense. And
Sarah, the punt return.
And despite how good Will Howard plays tonight, Mike Tomlin has confirmed that next week they will be starting Lenore Sellers over from South Carolina just to test the QB situation. So this is going to be a very different Steelers team offensively from last year.
I mean, you're either getting we don't know how the Steelers are going to act because it's whoever plays better, but it's either you got a pocket passer and Will Howard, or you got a scrambler and Lenore Sellers.
It's worth mentioning they also have a new guard, so Pittsburgh working on this offensive line, because the biggest critiques with Pittsburgh has always been, your team is old, and they've made the adjustments. They had the courage to get rid of TJ Watt, and now they want to work on some of these other guys in the future too. And Nicholas Singleton.
Davon Hamilton with the TFL. Wow.
I mean, this is what I'm talking. This cannot be your impression game of Nicholas Singleton, because he just got railed there. He had no shot.
Tavon, wow.
When we said this is one of the best run defenses of the past few years, we were not lying. I mean, this is just a dominant run defense, and when you can't get it done in the run game, you got to get it done in the pass game, and Nicholas Singleton is going to get a decent amount there. It's third and six.
But it's hard to pass against this team, too. It's just such a good defense. One of the greats. One of the better defenses in the league. I mean, and the thing is, Jacksonville, 2024? Literally the worst defense in the NFL.
Worst.
It was them or Carolina, but it was...
Howard, caught by Metcalf.
But it leaned Carolina worse, but Jacksonville was still bottom 3 in the league. Then Liam Cohen comes along. And he turned Anthony Gambale. Liam Cohen and Anthony come along, and it's a top 10, maybe top 5 unit, and the worst run defense in the league. So,
and worth mentioning, we've seen a lot from him tonight. Jaden Roberts is the rookie guard, and that's a check down for a pick up of 4. He's been playing well tonight.
Antonio Johnson with the tackle.
He was taken in the 3rd round, and he is, I believe, a right guard.
Johnson, of course.
So, in midfield, can the Steelers get some points on the board on their offense? And Nicholas Singleton swallowed up.
3rd down. So, 3 yards. 5 rushes for 24 yards. That is how good this defense is.
And there's definitely been some talks amongst the AFC South of what the Jags can do in this division this year, because there's been a lot of hype for Houston, a lot of hype for Tennessee. And
Indianapolis is looking good with, they got prime Phillip Rivers. So.
And took a hit there, but still got it to Metcalf. Great play.
You got
Will Howard.
You got a great QB pick. You got prime Phillip Rivers. You got Trevor Lawrence. You got C.J. Stroud, and you got Cam Ward. So
And of
All
course, the
four.
Titans made it far last year. They were
Made
actually
it to the
eliminated
wild
by
card.
the Jags in the wild card, but
And then
a big improvement from their seasons
Yeah,
prior.
I mean, they got out on a little embarrassing note, but it's again. I mean, the Titans have been asked for so long.
And they were just in the rebuild phase too. So
Yeah, the Titans were asked for 4 years. So
play action from Howard. He's got a clean pocket. He gets it over,
Thielen,
and that'll be down at the 5. Great play from Will Howard. He so far has had himself a night. I mean, doesn't have to show it in the touchdowns because they haven't gotten one offensively, but he has been able to get this offense down the field, and even in some cases has been a big reason why the run game isn't honestly worse, because they're at least able to pick up some decent 5 to 7 yard gains on one of the best run defenses in the league, if not the best. And Howard now, he's under pressure. He's going to run out of the pocket, and he throws it away.
Sorry. Yeah,
Good pressure there from Trayvon Walker. And it's 2nd and goal.
what will the Steelers do here? I mean, 2nd and goal from the 5. They're going to throw it. Zone coverage.
Caught, touchdown,
DK
DK Metcalf is in.
His first.
And he's been a problem all night. I mean, there was that one drop earlier, and ever since, I mean, he was probably the best receiver on this drive here, and he, of course, is going to be the one that scores the touchdown.
Wingard allowed it. Jags fans here like to call Wingard Dewey.
So DK Metcalf gives Pittsburgh their lead back. And it's going to be Chris Boswell to kick in the extra point and make this a 4-point game versus the champs at home.
Chris Boswell.
And this is a matchup that the Jags have had on their calendar. The Steelers really have had on their calendar for a while.
I mean,
Wanted to get revenge for the AFC
Jags
Championship.
have one of the harder schedules in the league. You got to go against, of course, you got to go against the NFC East and not the NFC East, the NFC South, and which was
Competitive last year, two over 1,200
which is
teams.
very rarely competitive. And then the Saints, of course, made the play-in,
Yeah.
this is a very rare case. And then the Panthers, of course, have a future. So this is a very rare case where the NFC South is actually this is the Madden, so the NFC South is actually good.
And then, of course, I actually don't know what the AFC opponents are for the Jags. Is it the North?
Yep, the AFC North. Of
No,
course.
well, they're getting one down on the calendar tonight. It's Pittsburgh Steelers, and they will kick it away.
And then, of course, they face all the winners of each division. So they'll face the New England Patriots, and they'll face the Denver Broncos. And then they'll face, I believe they'll face the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, Super Bowl
And that's
rematch. That'll be later in the season, and it's Jacksonville's ball here on their 3rd offensive drive. Jags dominating in the passing game.
Play action.
Lawrence has got a lot of time. He throws, and he's picked.
Patrick Queen.
He was injured earlier, and now with the first interception of the year. And this is big for Pittsburgh with the opportunity to extend this lead out more, intercepting the Super Bowl MVP. Right here, Lawrence, he had loads of time, and it looks like he just underthrew it.
Just a bad throw there, and
Yeah, and it was Parker Washington who was intended for that reception. And here comes back on Will Howard, and the Steelers could bring it on here. They start in good range. Patrick Queen returned it fairly well, all the way up to the 26. So can the Steelers keep it coming on the reigning champs? I mean, if there's ever a time to get revenge for that game, that AFC Championship, it is right here. You want to do it against the champs when you're on the road and they're at home. So under center goes Howard, and he hands it off, and a pickup of 6.
2nd and 4.
Josh Ryan down a little frustrated there with Freiermuth, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's Thursday night primetime, and it's the Steelers leading the Jags at on the road in the first game of the year, and it's Pittsburgh's ball. Can they stack up the lead on Jacksonville? We'll find out when we come back. And we are back here. It is the Steelers' ball. They intercepted Trevor Lawrence before the end of the first quarter, and they look to stack on that lead as Singleton is brought down after a pickup of 4. Or maybe 2, no, 2, never mind, 2. Never mind, I thought it was 2nd and 6. Thought it looked shorter than 4 yards. And caught by Thielen.
A gain of 6. And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Steeler first down.
Under center goes Howard. He hands it off. Singleton! Oh, big run.
Biggest run of the night.
Nearly a touchdown. Jags just coming in clutch at 2nd and inches at the 2. And what a touchdown this would be for Pittsburgh if they get this. They'd be up 21-10 on the champs. And they go under center again. It's been working really well for them tonight. They give it back to Singleton, and he's shut down. They're going to lose a yard there.
Devin Lloyd with the DA foul.
So Jags looking to force a field goal and just make this a 1-touchdown game. And now they're in pistol position looking to pass potentially here. And nope, they're going to run it anyways. And Singleton's got a first down, not the touchdown though. Oh man, great job from that Jags defense, just keeping him out of there. Singleton a little upset there. He was looking for his first career touchdown.
And he still didn't get it.
But he was just stopped, so now we'll see what Pittsburgh does. And they're going to go under center once again. They bring in
Washington on.
Yep, on in the backfield, and Singleton's got it. Touchdown!
His first career.
And Steelers lead by double digits. It was the little shovel pass, and this one was hit or miss last year, but this time it works at the 1. And the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Seems like teams just didn't really know how to use it, though.
So this isn't much different from last year. Pittsburgh was actually leading Jacksonville for a good portion of that AFC Championship game before the Jags were able to make a little bit of a comeback. So we'll see what happens here.
And of course, they had Aaron Rodgers back then. I mean, you know, it's a little hard now,
but of course, teams are different every year. This is not the exact same Jags team from last year. This is not the exact same Steelers team from last year.
I mean, you could argue both are better, but you could also argue one of them, maybe one of them's worse. The Steelers could argue is worse because they don't have Aaron Rodgers anymore. Jags, you could argue is, you can't really argue the Jags are worse, but they didn't really lose much this offseason except for Young Dad, which is honestly a pro.
So Lawrence warming up, of course, coming off of the interception drive.
I mean, losing Young Gun is not a bad thing. That's a very good thing, actually. Young Gun is not good, but
he was
very shit.
Intercepted by Patrick Queen, who went out with an injury early in the game, and then he was able to make his way back and potentially gave Pittsburgh their play of the game. So Jags get the ball back, looking to make this a
needing momentum.
Game. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, last thing you want to do is drop it to the team.
The Steelers haven't really had like the best Steelers drive today was what? Like it was that touchdown drive. Really, the Steelers aren't playing good offense that well. They're just kind of getting. The reason why they have 21 on the board is because of fumble 6 and a pick. It was more because of turnovers.
Yeah, their defense has been great. I mean, 2 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, they're more getting these because they're starting in good range because of turnovers than the offense playing good. Because the offense really has not played that well.
But this Jags offense has a step on themselves too. And there we go. Parker Washington, who was silent before this, now gets his first reception for a big game because before this, it really just felt like it was the Trevor BTJ show. And now you're getting Washington involved in the
And
offense.
sometimes you go, I mean, yeah, sometimes so.
Yeah, they're outside of that touchdown. I realize it, everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this. Look at this. Yeah,
I mean, once you
Lawrence
get
making a perfect
I mean, if you
read.
got Parker going, you can easily win the game. So, especially even down 11. So.
But I was saying this earlier, and this can, I mean, games like this could really like decide your season. But the last thing the Jags want to do is drop one to the team they beat in the AFC Championship last year to eventually go to the Super Bowl. And ETN with a decent game, pick up 8. And this is a Steelers team that a lot of people were questionable about because they're like, oh, there's the TJ Watt trade, and then Aaron Rodgers retires, and now you got 2 rookie quarterbacks.
I mean, now you have
not 2 rookies, but 1 quarterback who hasn't really ever played professionally, and another one who's a rookie in your QB room to replace Aaron Rodgers.
Is that really a bad thing though? Because like you're so young. I mean, you got so many rookies.
They are young, but the thing is this is the first time they've been young in a while, and there's an injury time.
And people don't get that. I mean, that means that could. I mean. Oh, Jack Sawyer, TJ Watt's replacement.
Yeah, and we will take a quick break.
It was a very quick break.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
And we're back here. It's 3rd and 5 for the Jags. They need a conversion here.
Yeah, it doesn't.
This can get ugly for the champs, and Lawrence is sacked.
Cam Hayward,
who also went out with an injury earlier.
And
these Pittsburgh Steelers, they are playmakers.
This defense is so good.
They've so far had a drive-costing sack against the Jags, an interception on the reigning Super Bowl MVP, and a fumble 6. I mean, they have been phenomenal on the defensive side of the ball, and the Jags are punt.
Bad snap.
And that is going to be a good punt, though, or a solid good punt at the 22. It looked better than it ended up being.
Singleton having honestly outside of touchdown pretty midday.
But again, he's going up against the best run defense in the league.
So not bad.
I've said it a million times. Do not let this be the game that is your impression of
it. And if you started a Singleton in this game in fantasy, that was kind of your own fault.
And it's
low-key kind of stupid.
1st and 10 to 22. Big drive for the Steelers here. They can really run away with this if they can score.
Sack Trayvon!
And Trayvon, I mean, he's been underrated tonight. I mean, he got a pressure on Will Howard that led to a field goal, and now a sack.
1st overall pick.
You want to talk about underrated. Trayvon Walker is just that, and now puts Pittsburgh in a situation where they might not do anything on this drive.
Again, I mean, we're saying like, oh, well, Pittsburgh has 21 on the board, so surely the Jags defense is playing bad. No, it's not. It's only allowed 7 points today. In good and bad, like when the Steelers are in even solid range, not like
just not perfect range. And Singleton's going to get it off the check down.
They've really only allowed 7 points today. The other 2-point Jags touchdowns really came from the Jags offense turning the ball over. But outside of them not really being able to catch up on turnovers, they're playing relatively good football.
And don't let this be your doomer moment yet if you're a Jags fan, because there's still quite a lot of football to be played, and we've seen crazier things happen. So it's still Pittsburgh's ball. Howard backs up. He's under pressure. Up the middle and caught by Thielen again.
Long still got it.
And Thielen really has been overall the best receiver in this game. I mean, DK Metcalf has had his moments too, and I said he was the MVP of their touchdown drive. But don't count out Thielen. I mean, he has been there when the Steelers have needed him to make a play. So, good on the veteran. And this Steelers defense on the sideline, they're happy. They've been playing great. So is the Jags defense, but Pittsburgh's defense really keeping them in this game and keeping them in a position where they can really run away with this against the champs. And Singleton with his biggest run of the night.
Biggest run of his career.
Yeah. And he's going to go down at the 34, and this could get dangerous for the Jags here. Could end up being a 3-score game in the first half. That's not how you want to open at home. Howard backs up. He's got time. He's in the pocket. He throws it away. Almost sacked. Great pocket awareness there. But great job from this Jags defense from also putting Howard in a situation where nobody was open, but he was too like taken up in the pocket to even scramble out. So it was really throw it away or take the sack here, or risk a turnover even.
I mean, a lot of QBs want to try for completion.
Howard, look at this, caught by Metcalf, and the Jags get him down at the 9.
A lot of QBs in that situation, they want to force a completion, and they end up turning the ball over, taking a bad sack. But Will Howard, no.
The Pittsburgh Steelers, what a way to open your season up. I mean, not only are you on the road, you're on the road again, I've said this before, against the team that ended your season last year, and you're leading them quite comfortably on the road. And ultimately, it's going to have to be this Jags defense that keeps them in this game. Howard backs up, he's pressured, he hits a touchdown, and it's Thielen. And the Steelers bring it to 3 scores. And there is going to have to be some serious talks about this Jags offense on the sideline. They have not scored in a little while, and they need to get something going.
Yeah, I mean, Liam Cohen's got to do something. I mean, you're one of the best offensive minds in the league, but I don't know what's happening with you right now.
One of the better coaches, a part of that Sean McVay tree.
I mean, the Steelers, this cornerman was just underrated. We got Joey Porter, you got Jalen Ramsey, you got Asante Samuel.
And then you want to go to the DBs in general, you got Michael Taffet, their rookie safety.
And
they have 2 rookie safeties. Yeah, King Mack as well. Yeah, 2 rookie safeties. This Pittsburgh team is really turning itself around, and now they are up 18 points on the reigning champs on prime time in the first game of the year. And their defense has been incredible. They have 2 turnovers already,
I mean, the Jags
and a big drive-ending sack for the Jags.
The Jags are going to end up needing a come-from-behind victory.
Yeah, and I mean, to me, this is a must-score drive. I mean, obviously, you still have 2 other quarters. I mean, you still have a good amount of time in the second quarter, and then you have 2 more full quarters after that. But you cannot let Pittsburgh walk all over you like this at home.
35 to 10 might take it out of reach.
Yeah. I mean, initially,
even go to 1 to 10.
Initially, it was actually planned for the Jags to face Tennessee tonight. That was moved, and instead, it's an AFC Championship rematch. So, could you imagine if this ended up being versus division rival? I mean, the talks would not be good in the media, that's for sure. Jags, of course, did blow out Tennessee twice last year, but split with them in the regular season. And
they also, the 2 wins were also 63 to 10, and play
action. Lawrence, tried to get a hand on it, and it's a bad throw, but there's a flag.
It's on Pittsburgh.
And it's and that's going to be at the spot of the foul too. So that's Patrick Queen, who intercepted Lawrence earlier.
19 and Lawrence saw that, threw it that way.
Yeah.
Good idea from Lawrence.
So the same player who potentially looked like he locked this one up for Pittsburgh now may have just given the Jags the momentum they needed
to come back. Yeah,
they're down 18, so there's still quite a bit of scoring for them to do, but this is big, and it's caught by BTJ, and he's back in this one, the offensive player of the year. He just does not quit. Already at 101 yards. We're only in the first half. He is really chasing that word back. Still have 16 more games to play, and he's already at 100 yards. So looks like he might get to 1,000 quite handily if he keeps playing like this all season. And he's going to move up there.
Of course, Tank Bigsby got traded to Philadelphia. He was great last year for Jacksonville.
Yep, and he's a hard runner. He gets compared a lot to the David Montgomerys of the world.
Or the Derrick Henry also. David Montgomery also gets it. But
like a little, like a Dollar Tree Derrick Henry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad thing, dude. I love Tank Bigsby as an Eagles fan myself.
But Derrick Henry is arguably the greatest of all time. Yeah. So.
And Lawrence goes under center. He's got time. And Strange almost had it, but double coverage there. Yeah. It's 3rd and 7, so the Jags are not the greatest team on 3rd down tonight, and they're going to need this one desperately. You cannot kick this field goal. You got to get a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, touchdown would give you so much momentum.
And BTJ has been great in the slot, so I think that it doesn't look like they're going to put him there, but I mean, I think it's a bad move, honestly. I would trust him in the slot. Lawrence goes under center, and it's caught by Jacoby. And Jacoby keeps this drive alive. Lawrence, 204 yards, a passing touchdown, and an interception.
But, I mean, hey, you can only do so much, right? It's week 1.
Trevor with 2 turnovers on the day, but when he is in the air, he has still been phenomenal. I mean, don't take it away from him.
And it's week 1, so, like,
yeah.
not like he's had... And he didn't start in the preseason, so he's a little rusty.
So
the Prince is rusty.
Under center hasn't worked for the Jags too much. It's worked for Pittsburgh, but the Jags look to make it work. And Lawrence throws it away.
Probably should play from pistol, eye.
Yeah, pistol working well for the Jags, and then under center working phenomenally for Pittsburgh.
They haven't used you know what I don't see often? I mean, I'm a big user of that. I think it's a very underrated formation. I formation. Very underrated formation there.
Lawrence, he's got all his receivers lined up here, and he's going to throw it away again, and I think that was intended for Brenton Strange, but the coverage was there, and Lawrence just decided to throw it away.
I mean, if Jacoby ran deep there, that's a touchdown.
So yeah,
he ran deep earlier, so...
The receiver's not making good plays there, and Lawrence had to throw that one away. Couldn't have ran it in, or else he would have taken it.
It was also bad routes, so.
Bad tackle, yeah. So Lawrence, he's got pressure. Oh!
Incomplete, big hit.
And no flags.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
I would have called that one, but yeah, it seems like he takes Jacoby from the back there. And
I guess you got to kick the field goal, but like. Yeah, this isn't really the Jags' fault here.
You got to call that.
Call, yeah, I call.
So Cam Little is going to bring this within
the Jags,
2 scores.
Last year were kind of known for getting fucked by a certain game by the best, but talk about that. Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I mean, there wasn't good calls on Atlanta versus Philly or Baltimore either. They've had their fair share of bad calls last year, but. Anyways, it is a 2-score game now. Really, I mean, all you could say is that the Jags defense has to lock up here, and they've been great, honestly. Like, they've still only really held Pittsburgh to 2 offensive touchdowns within range that isn't, in the red zone already.
The Jags have a little bit more momentum there, so.
2 of those...
I mean, it's only a 2-score game now.
2 of those touchdowns from Pittsburgh have come from turnovers from the Jags, really. So
it's only a 2-score game.
And Nicholas Singleton getting a lot better, averaging 5 yards a carry now. He's got a touchdown, he's got 6 yards, and he's got 12 carries. We got basically a rookie QB here. We have a rookie running back. We have a rookie receiver. I mean, a rookie guard. This team is becoming younger, and this is what Steelers fans.
And then you got a defense that's not in. Which you got perfect defense. You got your veterans like Cam Hayward, you got Alex Highsmith, but then you got your rookies like Hunter and others.
D. Hunter, yeah. And this is what Steelers fans have been asking for years, and they get it to Njoku, yeah. Oh, just haven't seen him all night, and now he's in this game.
I mean, the Steelers have the greatest tight end in all fucking time today, but.
Yeah. I almost didn't even know who got the ball there because I haven't seen him.
There's a billion tight ends on this team, so. If you want a tight end, you might be wanting to call Pittsburgh because they have like 1 million of them. They could give away some.
2nd and 6. I think they love their tight ends.
Yeah, they do love their tight ends.
Play action. Will Howard's been good at this tonight and incomplete.
Yeah, another bad drop from DK.
Yeah, so.
I mean, DK's never been known for his hands. He's always been known for his strength and the fact that he's DK Metcalf and he will literally eat you. But.
And
you have to be nice to him because again he will eat you, but.
Yep, and he'll punch you in the face, too.
Yes. 4 Lions fan. Actually, that Lions fan is so
Oh, throwing deep. First one of the night.
Another
almost picked, too.
DK.
Don't know about the decision to go deep there, though. I mean, are the Steelers really in a position where they have to be throwing deep anyways?
I mean, they should be honestly trying to ruin the clock a little bit, but...
Yeah, now the Jags are going to get the ball back, and they can bring this within 1 score now. And keep in mind, at one point, this game... was, I believe, just 28-10, yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, the Jags, the defense, I guess, has been playing well, but.
And it's going to be a fair catch by Washington at I believe that was around there.
Somebody's having.
And BTJ, I mean, no touchdowns, but he has been great in the receiving. He's caught pretty much every reception that's come his way. If not every, and the Jags got it back at 20.
I think he's 8 for 8. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. And, I mean, even if he wasn't, I mean, he's still been pretty much the MVP of this offense tonight.
Yeah. I mean, Trevor's played great besides the interception and the fumble, but that's the reason why BTJ is playing better.
Lawrence under center.
All over.
Will this be play action, or is ETN getting this one? BTJ in motion. And Trevor is going to be play action.
What a play from Trevor!
Brenton Strange just going to walk that one. Yeah, he had pressure in his face the second the play started. I want to take another look at that. I hope they replay this. Yeah, look at this. Lawrence, the second the play started, he had pressure in his face, and he gets it right to Strange.
And we know these defenders hate Trevor Lawrence for some reason and always want to kill the guy, but...
And this is what Trevor Lawrence haters haven't really been able to justify. When Lawrence needs to give you a big play, he'll give you that play, and that's an example right there. Not a lot of quarterbacks are making a play with...
Allen.
Not a lot of quarterbacks.
Like Josh Allen versus the Philadelphia Eagles when Khalil Shakir is wide open in the end zone for the win, but this guy overthrows the ever-loving shit out of him there.
ETN gets it, and that'll be a pickup of 1. And ETN's still to get up.
He's fine.
It looks like he's good. Just a little limp.
And of course, even if he is out,
he's been taking big hits tonight too. The Steelers' run defense has been great.
Even if ETN is out, Bill Schultz in the preseason had over 150 yards, so I think we're good. And 1 game, so and 2 Giants.
Lawrence QB running. It's fumbled again. The Steelers have it. And that is the 3rd turnover in the first half. And this Steelers defense, it's Patrick Queen again.
I didn't like the call there. I'm not gonna lie.
You want to? I know he had a costly penalty earlier, but you want to talk about a guy who's been the MVP for Pittsburgh. It's been Patrick Queen.
Wait, I Trevor might have been down.
Now take another look. It's hard to see.
Yeah, he was out. He was a fumble, yeah. But like I think that was honestly I think it was obviously a good defensive play, but honestly I didn't like the play call too much either.
And the Steelers could take that 3-score lead that they originally had back, and just when it looked like the Jags were back into this one, they commit their 3rd turnover of the game. And yeah, this Jags crowd, not much to cheer about right now, but this defense is going to try to keep them in this one and prevent this thing from being a 3-score game. Howard has been playing phenomenal. He backs up. He gets it to Thielen again. And Adam Thielen, the MVP of this offense, but then Patrick Queen of the defense. I mean, just so many playmakers on this Steelers team tonight. And I'll tell you this, I mean, with the Jags being the favorites that they were coming into this, nobody expected Pittsburgh to play this well.
You got to bounce back if you're Jacksonville next week. I mean, I don't know if this game is in reach anymore, but you got to bounce back.
Yeah, and Pittsburgh, I mean, this win's going to take them far. Or it could, anyways. I mean, it's their own destiny at this point. And that's going to be a pickup of 7. I mean, this is a Jags team that people, and I mean, it's only the first game of the year, so it doesn't mean much. But
I mean, yeah,
this is a Jags team that people expected to just run through everybody in their way. And now this game might be in jeopardy, and it's DK, I believe. No, it's not. It's actually the rookie. Singleton, yeah. I was actually thinking of the rookie wide receiver, and then I remember Singleton wore 1. And they get it to the 1.
Battle the 1.
Speaking of which, Elijah Sarah, no receptions yet. He was the rookie wide receiver out of Indiana. He was great in Indiana with Fernando Mendoza, of course, who's also drafted. And they go under center, and Singleton gets it, touchdown. And it's a 3-score game.
So his fantasy owners are actually happy.
I mean, what a way to debut. 2 touchdowns on the night.
His fantasy
a couple big
happy.
runs. Yeah, he's been great.
Against one of the best run defenses the best run defense in the NFL. So.
Started slow, and now he's looking like the best running back of all time. So, I don't know. 2 touchdowns on the night. Jags trail by 3 scores. Pittsburgh with 35 points in 1 half. And this is a team that I think can really go back to the AFC Championship if they play like this all season.
3 of these touchdowns come from the defense, but the defense, that just shows how good the defense is. But
yeah, that's a scary I mean, 3 turnovers in 1 half. I mean,
against a good Jaguars offense, one of the best offenses in the league, top 10 offense in the league. So
yeah, and Trevor is not exactly like the worst quarterback when it comes to ball protection either. I mean, they have just really forced that ball out of his hands tonight.
He is not a guy that has fumbles a lot, but
yeah, they've just had it slipping out of his hands.
They've just can't stop strip sacking the guy.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Back here, and the Jags are going to return it to the 25. I don't.
That's a problem.
And
Lawrence.
at the 25. Lawrence backs up. He's got the strange first down.
Of course, at the end of the day, this is a Jaguars team that could always come back. This isn't like, I mean, 3 scores isn't horrid, but it's just not something you want to do for the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is not a team that goes. It's hard to say, but belted in the first half. Like straps, like just like full on like BTA. Like line. This is like they're making the Steelers look like the 2024 Lions.
At the 37.
Lawrence.
Complete to Jacoby Myers, who's really woken up in this second quarter. And he had that one touchdown, but now
Of course.
he's becoming as much of a threat as
Lawrence-
BTJ is. And look, he really stretched out for this one because Lawrence did kind of overthrow it.
Of course, Lawrence is actually a great QB, underrated QB, 2-minute drill. So, I mean, you gotta kind of hurry up here, but Lawrence is a very underrated QB at 2-minute drill. So, I mean, it's a hard thing to do. So, and Lawrence is one of the best at it. So, big threat here, but you gotta kind of
BTJ
hurry
and
up.
Ramsey.
You can't be.
Oh, was that brought in? It was not incomplete.
I mean, actually, I think that's what the Jags were kind of purposely doing. But if you're the Jaguars, you kind of have. This is something I don't like, but I like Liam Cohen, but like this, like you can't be doing motioning plays when the clock's running with under 2 minutes. Like you just can't do anything like that. That's just stupid. That's just playing stupid.
Lawrence backs up, hands it off to ETN, who's just short of the first.
3rd and 1. You get a touchdown here. You force a stop after half. Get another touchdown. Then force another stop. Get another touchdown. And this game's not out of reach entirely. I mean, the defense has been playing solid, so quite good. Most of their Steelers touchdowns come from
Should have ran that in probably. But no, Jacoby brings it in anyways. It's 1st and goal. So, yeah, it was iffy about Lawrence throwing it there at first. Turns out to be a good play.
Yeah, I mean, for a great catch from Jacoby Myers, first of all.
I also don't want this much time on the clock from Jacksonville either, though. Pittsburgh, I mean, if they're not,
their offense.
they're not going to be shy. They're going to score again if they feel like they have to.
Yeah, I think that's why Jacksonville's running it here. I think they're running it. So
It's going to be play action.
Touchdown! Wow.
Jacoby with
What
a second.
was the coverage there?
I think
Nice. Two people were wide open. 3 people were wide open.
I think they're expecting to run that much.
Yeah, wow, that is
when
a
you
horrible defensive play.
When you go under center, you always have to envision play action, but you also have to envision a run play. Right here was play action.
Mundit, Strange, and Jacoby were all open.
And the Jags should go for 2 here. I think they're gonna go for 2.
You could save it for later, but I feel
I mean, eventually you're going to have to do it anyways. Get it another way.
Yeah. But it also makes it very risky, so.
Oh, they're going to kick. So
Yeah,
it's
I
just
don't hate the
15
call.
points anyways, yeah. But you're going to have to do it eventually, so.
I don't know,
Right now they're just gonna
I feel like
trust
they might do it.
Oh, they're going
if-
to have to if they want to catch up, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean. And by the way, if the Jags catch up, what a high-scoring game. I also want to come back.
And the Steelers will get it back with about a minute and a half to go. Minute and a quarter maybe, but. And Jags will probably have their final kickoff of the first half as the Steelers look to potentially maybe hang up 40 in one half on one of the best defenses in the league.
I mean, to be fair, like most of these touchdowns come from the defense, but
Still would be impressive. I mean, that's 3 offensive touchdowns, which in the first half is still pretty impressive.
yeah.
I mean, 4 technically, but 1 very benefited from that
actually.
turnover.
Oh, yeah, 4 of them are technically up on the offense, but
Turnovers.
and if they get this, it would be 6. So it would be 6 touchdowns and 5 of them technically on the offense. But.
And Singleton not going to pick up much there.
Second and J.J. McCarthy.
Oh, brought in there by Singleton and the Steelers. He was kind of.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
47 seconds to go. Pittsburgh really wants some points here, so they're going to go for pretty big plays. Oh, tripped up there. That looked pretty bad, but they still have 2 timeouts to work with, and they want to at least leave here with a field goal, which would put them up 18 at half.
I mean, if you're Pittsburgh, they're in a tough north. So, I mean, again, since everybody's in their prime, you got to face prime Lamar Jackson. You got to face prime Derrick Henry, prime DeAndre Hopkins. You got to face Myles Garrett. You got to face Shedeur Sanders. You got to face QJ.
Joe Burrow, Jamari, FT, all
Yeah,
of them.
what you are in arguably, I know in the NFL it's shit, but in our thing, probably the toughest division in the NFL.
And I don't know, I mean, how Baltimore, Cincinnati, or Cleveland are really going to look compared to Pittsburgh, how Pittsburgh has looked tonight. I mean, you talk about coming out hot, this is the best way to do it. Especially against the defending champs.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, honestly,
ooh.
I think Mike Tomlin and I have to have a decision about even giving. I mean, I guess, I know Lawrence Sellers is great, but it's probably going to be great, but I think he might have to have a serious decision with Will Howard, because
They might have to kick here.
Yeah, I no, but
Maybe one more play, and then you got to kick.
I feel like it might be too far. There's some Jackson.
Their players have not been able to get out of bounds sufficiently, so I don't know. It's really up in the air. Let's see what they do. He's got time. He throws it away.
7 seconds. I mean, you can't really. It's hard. It's gonna be a miss if you kick from here, but
I mean, it's worth the risk to me. I mean, you're already up 15 anyways. You miss, big deal. But
yeah.
And you start off with the ball after half.
I mean, Cam Little might make a kick from here, but
they do start off with the ball in the half. That's worth mentioning. Okay, it seems like they're just gonna go for maybe one more player or Hail Mary. Let's see. Looks like it's gonna be a Hail Mary. Oh, maybe not. And he's sacked, and that'll end the half.
So Pittsburgh starts with the ball after half, so Jacksonville's gonna have to walk up.
And great job from the Jags from preventing any sort of scoring there. And we will go to half. You'll be able to see the halftime stats as we take a break.
I also wait to admit it, Walker's getting benched.
We are back from halftime. It is the Steelers leading the champs at home by 15 points. It's their ball, yeah.
Unless some fumble happens, but Cam Little leading the charge.
Yeah. So, Jags, one thing they have done a good job at, if you want to talk about what they have done right, is they were able to prevent Pittsburgh from getting any points on the board going into that second half. They could have easily come into this game, the second half, with a 24, 18, whatever point lead. Instead, it's just 15, 2 scores. So it's not obviously ideal, but it's better than what it could have been.
I mean, it would be I mean, Pittsburgh, like, if you blow this lead, Mike? What the fuck, man? Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, this really just felt like a test run for Pittsburgh at first. You got to test out your own guys, but they really came in here and they kicked the door down. We are going to make the Super Bowl champs work for this win if they want it.
Like, really hard. Like, probably are going to, like, they are, at this point, they're probably going to lose, so.
And that run defense
there's a 80%, there's a only, like, it's going to 20%, sorry, 10% chance that Jackson wins this.
But the Jags are not a team to give up, and they're going to bring 0 here.
Yeah, I mean,
so, let's see. It's got time.
Three-man rush.
DK goes down, and they bring it to 3rd down, and this
is
what the defense.
That's what you love out of Anthony and Pauly.
Yeah.
I mean, it was only a 3-man rush, but that means coverage is going to be tight. I mean, you're not going to be able to get a big play there in the pass game.
Over here, I'm bringing everybody. I'm bringing the whole squad.
Yeah, do the exact opposite of what you just did.
Yeah.
Seems like it'll be
man. It's going to be man, yeah. And it's caught!
Yeah, I would have.
I believe it was Calvin Austin.
Yeah, I don't like the play call. I would have blitzed there.
Yeah, you got to bring everybody on that play, and now the Steelers drive still alive with a opportunity to bring it to...
That's a great throw there from Will Howard.
What?
It looked a little Mahomey there. I'm sorry.
42 points. Okay, that's what I thought it was, yeah. So 42 to 20, so that would be like a 22-point game.
2nd and 5. And it's been a very high scoring game, too. I mean, what was it, like 55 combined points in the first half? So, yeah, 55 combined points in the first half, so very high scoring game.
Backs up. Oh, DK. Oh, there's an injury timeout, and it is Thielen, who is really good tonight.
It's bad. Unk's hurt.
Yeah, I mean, if he is, they're taking him to the back. He might be out for the game.
This actually might be serious.
And, yeah, that's big when, he was really the best receiver of the night.
When it's just putting you on the sideline, we kind of feel like it's just going to be a small little, like, maybe like a shoulder injury where you can come back and play. But
yeah, no, Thielen is probably going to be out for the game.
Yeah, he was holding his wrist.
At best, he's going to be out for the game. Like, that's like the best case scenario. Because if it's anything more than just a game injury, I mean, this could be big for this Pittsburgh, a big loss to this Pittsburgh offense, because he looked to be probably the one or two on this team.
Now your rookie has to step up big. That's what I'm getting from this. Calvin Austin and your rookie have to step up.
Elijah Sarah from Indiana, yeah.
They gotta step up.
And Elijah Sarah, keep in mind, he was one of the higher prospect receivers coming out of Indiana. I mean,
Sarah's now your 2. He's your number 2 option. Calvin Austin's back at your 3. Is your 3. So they both got to step up.
Yeah, but then DK, who's been playing fairly well tonight, outside of a couple key drops. And pressure right away, and it's almost picked! Oh, what a game changer that would have been, but there's an injury on the field on the Jags side now.
It's also serious. Who is it?
I believe it is Devin Lloyd, actually.
No, he was 90.
Oh. I think that was 90. I think that was 90.
No, he was 0, sorry, man.
I think so.
Because, sorry, I think it might be Ogba, which he is not. Or Devin, I think it's Oakland.
We typically take breaks during injury timeouts, but we just have to talk about, oh my goodness, Devin Lloyd could have really been the game changer there with a pick. But he couldn't get it. Damn, and he's got to be beating himself up.
Yeah, it's Ogba. Ogba's hurt. That's not, okay.
He's got to be beating himself up about that.
I hate to insult Ogba, but he's not the biggest loss.
And he's under pressure, he throws it away, and that is big for Jacksonville.
Fourth down.
So, it's at the they're lined up at the 42. They're probably going to punt. They'd be pretty
stupid not to. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, to kick.
In perfect position.
And you're not in a need of desperate need of scoring.
And you would make stop being mean to Boswell at this point. Like, he's 0 for 2 right now, and come on, man.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's 0 for 2. Both of his kicks were like 60 yards. That's why. 60
the Jags get it back at the 22 off the punt.
Jacoby Myers and BTJ have just been such a duo.
Could end up being one of the better duos in the league, and this is a league with a lot of good duos. I mean, you have this is a league with Chase Higgins, Brown, Smitty, Puka, Devontae. You're in a competitive.
And then you have probably the best slot receiver. Sorry, one of the best. Sorry, the best three in the league in Parker. You got the best three in the league in Parker Washington.
And it's under center again for Jacksonville. They've won it a lot, even though it's been 50-50.
I mean, really.
And ETN is going to get a big run. And
Jalen Ramsey again. Oh my God.
Yeah, but Jalen Ramsey, I mean,
that's back to back too. ETN always does a big run, and then Jalen Ramsey comes up, and it's sort of what you see out of Patrick Mahomes. I mean,
he's that
very
fast. He's that fast too. I mean, we've seen him make a lot of ridiculous tackles in his career.
He's gonna come up on you. He's gonna just, not to quote Chris Collinsworth completely in this game, but he's gonna. He's gonna tackle you down at the sideline. He's gonna eat your spirit, and that's how he wins championship games. Quoting Chris Collinsworth. Trevor Lawrence with the ability to have a comeback win. I believe one of the first of his career. He doesn't have any comeback wins at all. Trevor Lawrence has 0. I don't think he has any comeback wins.
No. Alright, anyways, so 3rd and 6. And it's been the story of the night for Jacksonville. Honestly, one of the big reasons for the trailing. They have been terrible on 3rd down. So let's see what they do here.
I think they're like 2 for 6, so.
Gives it to ETN. He's going to be
just short.
Yeah, about 4 yards short. So, yeah, don't know what you do here if you're the Jags. It's about 50. I mean, you kick the field goal, you're down by 12.
So, I don't know.
That's the problem. I mean, they just haven't been able to. Okay, they're going to go.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor.
I mean, you got to draw a penalty first. You can't go right away. But,
yeah, Liam Cohen is a very risky head coach.
Which is funny because he comes from the Sean McVay tree, and Sean hasn't really become risky until recently, so. Lawrence is going to run it in. He's going to pass it in, and it is incomplete.
Wait, what?
Let's see, Jalen.
No, he caught that. That's a
take another look.
1,
2. Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So are the Jags going to challenge, or?
Yeah, the ref call is
they're going to have to review that in some instance.
There's no way. No, he was complete there.
I feel like it's kind of ridiculous that the Jags aren't even going to challenge.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, there's been a lot of bad play calls.
The Steelers' offense is on the field.
Like ref calls.
But I mean, the ref call is questionable. But you almost have to look at Liam. You have to look at Liam Cohen for not challenging.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, what was that, man?
Yeah, that was. I mean, that's potentially game costing.
Devin Lloyd.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Devin Lloyd almost got that interception earlier. Dropped pick, but good news for the Jags is the Steelers did not even score on their drive. So, and I guess you can contribute some of that to Devin Lloyd having a good block, but a missed interception.
I mean, he could probably took that in for 6, which would have been very good for the Jags.
And brought in, I believe that's Elijah Sarrett with his first reception of the day. It is.
Yeah, his first reception of his career. And maybe there's many more to come. I don't know.
So he was quiet all day, and then, you lose Thielen, and he steps up.
Yep.
First and 10 at the 39. Pittsburgh still wants that 3-score lead on the champs. Can they get it? Next up, and that's going to be a decent gain from Pittsburgh. And, I mean, that no challenge, no review from the Jags.
Yeah, I mean, it's also on the refs a little bit for not calling.
I mean, you have to review. Yeah, you have to review it too at the same time.
You have to review that. Like the refs have been a little bit. I'm sorry, the refs have been a little biased.
Yeah, there has been some questionable calls for sure, and takes a big hit.
What are you doing? Like, I'm sorry, like, that's just, like, unacceptably bad. I don't know what the refs were doing there. Liam Cohen, too. Liam Cohen's also at fault. Both of them.
You heard the crowd booing a little bit after that because, I mean, I mean, the fact that something like that doesn't, at the very least, just get reviewed, and then, of course, you got the coach who's got to challenge stuff like that.
First down power throw. 3 guys on you. I mean, that's like something we're going to do. Josh Jacobs.
I mean, if you really look at this game, everything has went wrong for Jacksonville tonight. They've had 3 turnovers. They've had, I mean, questionable calls on them. They've had the coach, I mean, not challenging on very obvious things you should challenge on.
And some of the play calling has been rough, too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Pittsburgh, it's like everything's going right for them. Everything's going wrong for Jacksonville. And
I mean, yeah, some of this, you could argue some of this is a little bit lucky for Pittsburgh, but I mean, the Pittsburgh hasn't been complete. Like, this Pittsburgh offense is obviously not the reason why they're winning. The Jags offense has honestly put up more points, but the Jags offense has put a bit better than the Pittsburgh offense. Like, because again, Pittsburgh's really only had two touchdowns, but honestly, looking like they're gonna have 3 though. This Jacksonville will do something crazy.
And that'll keep him a yard short of first down, but it's 3rd down, so unlike Jacksonville, Pittsburgh has been very good on 3rd down, so we'll see what they do here. They like to go under center line, and it's worked very efficiently, and it looks like they're going to go pistol. They're going to hand it off, and that's a first down, a lot more. And this thing could be in the 40s very soon.
If you're Jacksonville, you need a turnover. Like, fuck forcing to a field goal, turnover.
Yeah, and speaking of field goals, I mean Jacksonville's got to get in the end zone. I mean,
fuck forcing it to Boswell to kick. I mean,
feels like just one touchdown gets you back into this thing to an extent. I know it's a 15-point game, but I mean,
if you get a touchdown, it's a one-score game. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
But Pittsburgh gets a field goal. That's different. That's what I'm saying. Fuck field goals.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's too separated at this point.
Pick, fumble,
Ben, yeah, they're shutting down the run again. And look at that.
Over.
Who was hurt earlier, he's back on the field, and he pushes Singleton back 2 yards.
Of course, another reason why Jacksonville isn't playing their best football, of course, the rookie from last year, who's just so explosive, is out till week 6 with an ACL tear.
Of course, one of the biggest prospects of all time in sports history in general. Jags have 2 of those, and Trevor Lawrence as well. So,
I mean, Trevor Lawrence, of course, has been great. Travis Hunter's been great. Was great when he was healthy, but
yeah, he did a lot last year when he was there. And yeah, now we're not going to see him until about a month away through the season. So. Caught, but not going to get the first down. Just a yard short. So if Pittsburgh goes for it, maybe the Jags can get a turnover on downs, because it does seem like something Pittsburgh would do. They've been very aggressive.
But they're staying on Boswell.
It doesn't. We don't know yet. They're just thinking about it, and it looks like they will. All right.
So this is, yeah, I mean, I don't know if going through was what he was smart, but
kick is up, and it is
actually, I think that
good.
Actually, a horrible call.
So it's an 18-point game separating the Jags and the Steelers here. 2 teams who competed in the AFC Championship last year, and the Jags got the better of them there. Seems like Pittsburgh is going to potentially win this rematch if the Jags don't pick something up soon.
Very soon. Like, on this drive. Like, they need to touch them now, or it's over.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the costing factors was, I mean, if you were there for it earlier, was that 4th down. I mean, it looked like Jacoby had gotten both. I believe it was Jacoby.
He did, but
he got both his feet in.
He got both, and no, first of all, horrible call by the refs.
The refs didn't review it, and then Liam Cohen didn't challenge it.
Yeah, I mean, horrible call by the refs, but also horrible idea from Liam Cohen. Really, you should have more. Like, this is, like, I don't know why. You should have, the Jaguars should have 200.
Yeah, Jacoby's complete.
This team is
only
really,
caught 50% of his
I'm not even lying. The Jaguars have been playing way too. The score is lying. The Jaguars have been playing amazing. Like, they haven't really been playing. Like, it's just like finishing drives has been a problem.
It's that turnover problem too. It's 3 turnovers in the first half. I know we're in the second half now, but I mean, ultimately, typically when you lose the turnover battle, you don't end up winning the game. So ETN is stuffed. And that was kind of a problem for them last year too, where they would just turn the ball over, very costly games. The thing is though, is they were able to clean it up and eventually went all the way. But I mean, if you don't clean it up this year, I don't know if you're going to be able to make it all the way again. Lawrence backs up, and it's caught by Washington.
You're also in one of the toughest divisions in the NFL.
Yeah, you got the Texans, who have a legendary defense at this point. You have the Titans, who are up and coming, and then the Colts. I mean,
Phillip Rivers, so
yeah, the Colts. I mean, they've fixed it up too. They got one of the best run offenses in the league, and
yeah,
up there with Philadelphia, Buffalo. I mean, Baltimore. I mean, they're up there with those tiers of run offenses. So.
And then, of course, you got the conference. It's one of the toughest conferences in the league.
Lawrence caught by Etienne. It's an easy first down. Etienne's going to get as much as he can here. He's past the 50, down at the 44. So Etienne, I mean, when he's been great in the check down game, I'll say that. Not so much in the run game, but that's also because Pittsburgh's run defense has been phenomenal here. Talk about the Jags run defense. Let's just talk about Pittsburgh's as well. I mean, they have not let Etienne do anything on the ground outside of a couple runs, decent runs. And now Etienne, nope, play action from Lawrence as he's getting chased and he throws it away.
Lawrence is one of the best play action players in the league, quarterbacks in the league.
But that's been another problem with the Jags here is this offensive line. I mean, Lawrence, it seems like he's been pressured on most of his dropbacks.
I mean,
right away.
Little again, like you can't keep on having these downers, man. Like yeah, it's been 3 years.
Jags have loved under center tonight, despite its very average success rate. So they give it to Etienne. And Etienne's going to have a decent run, and one of his longer ones of the night.
Just work here.
Yeah, it did work here. Etienne broke a nice tackle there.
And Etienne, you know, 2024 was, I mean, you see people saying, oh, Etienne's washed, he sucks. Really, the reason why was because when he was recovering from his shoulder injury, he was getting scared to stiff arm people. He was getting scared to stiff you. He has one of the best stiff arms in the league. He's up there with even Derrick Henry still. He's probably the second best. Next to him and Jay, second or third best, top 3 in the league. The problem with that is when in 2024, after that shoulder injury, he was scared to stiff arm you. I mean, he was scared to lower his shoulder, and that really affected him. So his set.
Overthrow, but Washington still gets it in.
No, it wasn't overthrown. It was. I think it was targeted to Washington.
It looked a little overthrown.
It looked overthrown because
I actually thought he was throwing it away at first, and then Washington.
And you realize, oh wait, he was just saw Washington. That's a great play from Trevor.
So
at least the Jaguars are looking good here.
Jags actually have been very successful at RPOs, but they haven't run many of them. So I think
you gotta run more.
They gotta do more of those. Lawrence, he's gonna run. Fumble again.
He was down this one, and they recovered, and he was down this one.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but still, you gotta hold that ball tighter. I mean, that would if that stood as a Steelers fumble.
Yeah, I mean the rest have been completely biased to Pittsburgh in this game.
Third fumble.
Yeah, I mean, and the rest have been completely biased to Pittsburgh in this game. So like, Trevor.
So they go under center once again. Lawrence is gonna drop back here, and Etienne nice spin move there. He's just short.
Talk about
Lawrence with 351 passing
2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Yes, an interception. Yeah.
Opening the season with a near. I mean, he might get to 400 tonight.
I mean, outside the interception, he's got a great game.
And they go under center again, doing it more than Pittsburgh, even though it's worked better for Pittsburgh. And it's a tush push.
I mean, that's one thing tush push. That is one thing the Jaguars love to do.
The Eagles have popularized it, and other teams have said, you know what? I'm going to do it. Actually, the Jags are one of those 8 or 9 teams to vote to keep it, so.
Yep, I mean, that's why they've always loved the tush push.
Yep. And they go under center again. And Lawrence going to give it to Etienne, and he's in.
Touchdown. Now, do you go for 2 here?
See.
You don't really need it anymore, so I don't know if I would. You don't need it, so. Now you forced him to a field goal.
You're down by 12 right now. I mean,
actually,
kick the field goal. You're down
by 11.
Yeah,
you could go for 2. It's not a necessity. I mean, it's actually
10-point game. I mean, it makes you a little more confident that you're.
Yeah, or rather a 10-point game than obviously an 11-point.
I know they're just going to keep it at 11 for now, but not terrible. Not terrible. The Jags not giving up yet. It's an 11-point game here, late in the third.
Completely. I mean, you're not going to ETA'd. I mean, we were for the first half, but now you know, okay.
I mean,
the second half especially.
I mean, this game is really just Pittsburgh's destiny at this point. It's you run the clock efficiently, or you let the Jags come back in this one. We'll see.
I mean, I think the Jags have outscored Pittsburgh 13-3 in this half, so in the third quarter. So, but now your defense gotta lock up. Your offense has scored on the past 2 drives. That's a fact. Your offense has scored on their past 2 drives.
They have Elijah Sarah on kick return.
Yeah, he's been.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that until now. Rookie. And he's gonna run.
He's better than the other rookie that did kick returns last year. Ass.
So Pittsburgh, at best, has 1 or 2 plays here before we go to the 4th.
I'm probably gonna run until 1, but. Now, if you're Jacksonville, I feel like the best. I still feel like if you're Jacksonville, even though it's closer now, turnover is better than a punt. Ultimately, I mean, I feel like getting a turnover.
Oh, Singleton! Wow, nice shot there. He's at 100 yards. Yep, his first game of his professional career, and he's already there. And that'll bring us to the 4th quarter.
Thursday night prime time. Steelers lead Jacksonville 38-27 in a shootout. Over 70 combined points. On top of that pick. Memory wipe.
And we are back here. It is Pittsburgh's ball, and it's, again, like I said, their destiny at this point. They can either run this clock efficiently, or they give the Jags room to run this thing, or come back on this thing. And it's play action by Howard, who's got a lot of time, and he's going to be taken down.
Yeah, every time Will Howard...
One of the more poor plays from him of the night, because he's been playing very well.
One thing I have noticed about Will Howard, even though he's been playing great, he does struggle. A lot of the time I do notice the fact that when he under pressure, under a serious pressure, he's struggled. I mean, he's been sacked like 4 times, and all those sacks were...
He's got kind of a problem Drake May had early on, too, where sometimes he'll just hold the ball too long and he can't find an open receiver.
Yeah. Which you can't do.
And that is caught for the first down, just barely. It's Elijah Sarah for the second time.
The thing with him is, it's your first starter. It's not gonna, this is obviously not gonna ever happen again. You're obviously gonna, I mean, you're having a great game, but, you're...
Yeah, not every game is gonna look like this.
And every QB has their weaknesses. No QB's perfect. So... And you're going up against Super Bowl champions in your first start, which is always nice.
And blitz coming from Jacksonville there, and it's Singleton just short of the first.
Will Howard, you're going up against the best team in the NFL on your first start, and you're playing great.
A score here from Pittsburgh might put this one in a knot. Jags defense is going to have to step up big here, and I'm not saying they haven't stepped up. They've been great. Because the score does lie here. I mean, a lot of this work has been, a lot of these points from Pittsburgh has been done by their defense. But
only got 17 points of a lot.
At the end of the day, yeah, Devin Lloyd, nice tackle.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have just tackle, but it's okay.
Yeah. And it's 3rd and inches, so
coming across there from Devin Lloyd.
Singleton's been nice on 3rd down, and it's 3rd and very short. So, see, they go under center. They've been loving to do that, and there's a good reason. They've been very successful at it here. And it's going to be a tush push. Didn't expect that from Will Howard, but
he's a smaller quarterback.
Yeah,
not a short quarterback.
Still pulled it off.
Yeah, smaller. He's like a Lamar type quarterback. A little more sized. He's not a scrambler, though, which is weird. Usually, pocket passes are big, so it's kind of weird.
And nothing there. Just 2 yards, and Jags still have hope at a potential forced punt or turnover. They're lined up at the 47 in Jacksonville territory.
Or if Pittsburgh wants to bully Boswell even more, miss field goal.
Maybe.
They love bullying Boswell in this game, so.
Steelers have been great at ball protection. And it's caught. That's Elijah Sarah. He has really stepped up.
Yeah, so Adam Thielen will be out for the game.
Yeah, Sarah, I mean, when Thielen was in, I mean, we didn't earn a peep. You almost forgot he's on the team. Now, I mean, he stepped up very good in the short passing game. And I mean, he was so good.
It's kind of hard to get him. Receiving him
he was so good for Mendoza last year in Indiana. Is that going to be marked in? It is. 2nd and 6. And now they're at the 29, so they're in kicking range. Jags might need a big sack or loss of yards or something.
Or turnover. Which I would say maybe for about 20 minutes, but
it feels like they've needed it. They haven't been able to get one yet. Closest they got was that Devin Lloyd dropped interception. And they're going to run it, and they're not going to get much. But actually, not going to get anything. But nonetheless,
yeah, I don't know why they were down it there.
A kick still, I mean, keeps us within quite a nice distance for Pittsburgh. It'd be a 14-point game after the kick. And Jacksonville doesn't have a lot of time to work with here. They're under. They're under like 15 minutes here, so like just less than one quarter of play to go. Incomplete. Nice play. It was Oklahoma who made the play.
Yep, one of the best tacklers in the NFL.
And yeah, look at that Singleton. He's upset about that one. He was like, "Damn, I had that." And Boswell's going to be sent out there.
So now it stays a 2-score game with the field goal.
So this will bring it to 14 if it's good.
But Jacksonville would need you need a touchdown and a stop. You need like a full stop. No, and a stop.
41 points on the heads of the Super Bowl champions by the 2nd place in the AFC last year, the Pittsburgh Steelers, as they look to wrap this one up and take home their first victory here on the road.
So Washington to return it. Maybe he's one of the best returners in the league.
So this is exactly dead set at 14 points.
Parker. Sorry, 2. Oh no, Luke Allen, sorry.
So Trevor Lawrence, ETN, they're going to get to work. I mean, they've been great in the short pass game. Right here, though, this is when big plays are going to need to be made. I mean, you have just over 10 minutes to go.
I mean, RPOs
and it's
do
14
get them
points.
to the field fast. RPOs from this team from the Jags, though. I mean, you can't play it like it's completely conservatively, obviously, for the only RPOs, but you also can't play it just recklessly. You can't play reckless football.
And this game's still really Pittsburgh's destiny, so.
ETN, I believe, is like 100 yards in this game.
ETN stuffed. Pick up a 2.
I believe ETN is
He's been better as a receiving back, but.
I think he's actually like 100 yards rushing now. Or it's T-Law too, again. T-Law's had a good rushing game. Forgot about that.
Pistol formation for the Jags. BTJ been kind of silent in the second half. He's electric in the first half. That's Parker. Yeah, who stays up.
I mean, he didn't gain anything after it, but like.
He was getting into a little bit of a conflict.
Rough level, yeah. Well, you gotta hurry up here. You can't be getting into scuffles.
Yeah,
even though soon, I mean, it's starting to be at least. This is starting to be a little bit of a. This could start to be a little bit of a rivalry in the AFC.
And ETN gets
nice block there.
First down.
Nice block there from the offensive from I believe Lannon.
40 at the 43-yard line with under 10 minutes to go. Jags need to hurry up here.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh is, from the looks of it, have been able to run the ball efficiently, so running the clock shouldn't be too big of a problem.
Pittsburgh's defense has obviously played great, but the Jags.
ETN, nice run. ETN's still on his feet, and he's down at the 20. It looks like.
And it's for Pittsburgh. Steelers down, and it looks like it will be.
Maybe is that one of the rookies? I think it is. Yeah.
Who was it?
I believe it was the rookie safety.
It was a safety.
Michael Tepe. Oh no, never mind.
That's Metcalf. Well, Metcalf's fine.
No, I wasn't talking about him.
Tepe?
No, not Tepe.
Oh, is it? Do you think it's King?
Oh yes, King Mac. Yeah, I think it is.
That would be a bad loss. You don't.
Yeah, he's been actually.
Even though he's a 5th-round rookie, he's one of the last picks in the draft. I mean, he's been great. So.
Ended up to ETN again, and he brushes off Patrick Queen like he's nothing and gets a pick up of 8. And these Jags Steelers players, they're getting into some big late
Yeah, I mean,
game scruffles.
You might be starting to these two teams might be a rivalry soon. So, like we saw with Bills Chiefs
Maybe.
a few years back.
So Jags, best opportunity to get a touchdown here and bring this within 7.
I mean, Jags Broncos is starting to become a little bit of a rivalry.
Lawrence standing there a while, and BTJ back
nice
into this
stuff.
one. We haven't heard from him
I
in
mean,
a
it
while.
doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, 100 yards. So,
Yeah,
like,
he's already had
he had his 100 yards.
He's had his game, but yeah, he when he gets open, I mean, they've been better at shutting him down in the second
I think
half.
that was the main thing Mike Tomlin went over with his defense. The defensive coordinator, get BTJ shut down. He's destroying us.
Yeah, so BTJ somewhat back into this game, at
Jacoby
least in
too.
the short passing game.
Parker's really been the one in the second half, which is impressive.
Play action from Lawrence. It's caught, touchdown, and it's Brenton Strange. And it's a one-score game.
What a comeback.
A game that at one point was within 18 is now within 8 before the PAT.
What a comeback from Trevor.
But the job isn't done yet.
the Wizards Kobe Bryant, job ain't finished, but I mean, like, if you're Jackson, if you were Trevor Lawrence, people say the comeback kid's Bo Nix, the comeback kid's Drake May, the comeback kid's Joe Montana, the comeback kid's Trevor Lawrence. I mean, Chargers, Steelers, this guy is just so good at coming back.
So there it is, 7-point game here.
You can never count out Trevor Lawrence and his Jaguars.
A 7-point game here for the Jags. They are down by 7 in Pittsburgh.
Kansas City 1 year. 2 years, actually. They came back in the division when we still lost, but it's all right, good. It's all good. We still lost. I'm allowing you guys slippery fingers. Let's just say that.
Jags kick it away. 7-point game. Is Pittsburgh going to score again and tie this one up, or can the Jags get that big stop they need?
So 25-yard
tie this thing up.
So not horrible position, just...
Will Howard, 41 passes, 318, 2 touchdowns. What a way.
Yeah, I mean, Norris, you're a rookie, so
the expectations are going to be high next week.
Yeah, you kind of have to outplay a perfect game. I mean, I'm sure he has a lot of pure for QBR too. So.
And this isn't against any scrub defense either. I mean, these are the Super Bowl champion defense.
Who do the Steelers even play next week? Let me check. Hopefully it's not somebody as good as the Jags defense. So
Howard under center. Yeah, the Steelers offense has been great. Play action, downfield caught, and this is going to be a lot. Yeah, down to the 30. It's Elijah Sarrett. I mean, he's really stepped up since Thielen's been out. And a game that we thought was possible for the Jags to come back, that might have just closed it out.
The Steelers also play on primetime next week.
Versus who?
Denver.
That's going to be a big game. It's another division winner from last year.
Yep. And I believe Lenoris, you have to play them in your first start after this. They play on Monday Night Football, and it's in Pittsburgh, home opener.
Under center goes Howard, and Singleton is shut down. And the Jags are going to need
you still have a load of time.
Jags are going to need to back up Pittsburgh here, though, because they're in kicking range, and that would bring it to 10 points.
I mean, 10 points honestly isn't horrible. It's not ideal, but it's not horrible. I mean,
we're kind of close here, though.
Yeah.
And Pittsburgh is running the clock.
I mean, over 70 combined points in this game.
Hands it off and makes the play. It's Oakland who makes the play, I believe.
Most all-time tackles from any linebacker in history for Oklahoma. Over 1,000 in his career.
3rd and 2 at the 19.
I believe he's the most. He's definitely up there. I think he's like. He's out.
Jacksonville brings a blitz and it's caught.
The rookie.
Nicholas Singleton. What a game. I said, don't let this be your first impression. I take that back. I mean, wow, what a game.
I mean, one of the best run defense in the NFL.
Not only is he being great on the ground, though, he's been great in the air as well. I mean, yeah, incredible. I mean, he's one of Howard's biggest targets here.
Last year's best run defense is not looking like last year's best run defense in the second half. Ooh, nice hit. Again, Jacksonville, you can.
Clock is running low here.
Yeah, you kind of need to hurry this shit up.
Howard backs up. Touchdown.
That's bad for Jacksonville. And DK with the second touchdown.
And they just keep adding on. That is the 4th passing touchdown for Will Howard in his first start.
Lenoris,
Wow.
Lenoris, you might be cooked. Might be GG's, man.
I mean,
career might be
what
GG's.
a way. I mean, your expectations tonight were be at least close to as good as Aaron Rodgers was last year.
I mean, you were behind him, the guy. And, you see how good Jordan Love is.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking pretty much just as good as Rodgers was last year so far. So,
arguably better. I mean,
yeah. I mean, wow.
Rodgers was great last year. I mean, you're going up against the best defense in the NFL.
Almost
Rodgers
50 points on the defending champs. Wow. That is remarkable, to say the least. I mean, this is a Pittsburgh team that they went to the AFC Championship last year. Their goal wasn't to just get young and then go back in a couple of seasons. No, they're like, get young and go back there again this year.
I mean, also Mike Tomlin's immune to not going 9-8, so to at least going 9-8 now, because he won a playoff game.
Last year was
first time since the Obama administration.
Last year was 13-5.
First time since the Obama administration since Obama won a playoff game.
And returned here down to 28, and the Jags in desperate need of a score. But not only that.
Oh yeah, Etienne's on a very underrated game. 136 rushing yards. Wow, yeah. A very underrated game.
And yeah, like I said,
he's been great in the receiving game
not
too.
only do they have to make big plays, they need to hurry up because 5 minutes not a whole lot of time to work with.
I mean, you've seen crazier things happen, but I mean, the Denver literally came back 33 to fucking nothing. So, sorry, 33 to fucking 8 with like 8 minutes left. So.
Caught and Brenton Strange is going to secure the catch there. Trevor is now at 400 yards.
Yeah, I mean, I think Will Howard's outplayed Trevor just because Trevor's also had 3 turnovers, but still a good game from Trevor Lawrence.
It's been great in the air. Just hasn't been great with the ball protection. Almost has 3 fumbles here, but he recovered his most recent one.
Well, Walker did, but...
Well, yeah, the Giants did, I meant, but...
Yeah.
Caught by Strange again. And it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, you gotta go deeper. You gotta go medium here. Medium, not deep. Medium. Don't go deep.
Jags need to save this clock here, too. We're cutting it close.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go medium.
Yeah.
And get out of bounds, too. Go medium or get out of bounds. One of the two.
Be crazy if they put up 40 points and lost. And, ooh, questionable play call there, and they're not even going to get anything off it. In fact, they're going to lose a yard. And it's 3rd down and 2.
I mean, your defense is going to have to push.
And if you don't score here, I mean, this thing is pretty much over, so. And Pittsburgh would take home a giant win.
Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville fought hard. I mean, they fought great. I mean, 40 points is never something to scoff at. This offense has been electric, but...
And yeah, time is coming off the clock. They're only at the 46. They still have quite a bit of field to go down.
You gotta hurry this up. Like, you can't be taking...
Yeah, these huddles, they're long. Yeah. It's actually, offenses work more efficiently when they're doing the no huddles, too.
Yeah, especially Trevor.
Lawrence. Oh, caught, but yeah, not a big game.
No huddle. No huddle.
And yeah, we're cutting it to the 2-minute warning.
Actually, funnily enough, we've been talking so much about Etienne's receiving game. He's actually having a better game as a rusher.
Yeah, well, yeah, in the second half he picked up, but like in the first half, yeah, he was better as a receiving back.
Yeah, now he has 136 rushing yards and only 77 receiving.
Lawrence.
Receiving yards.
Caught by BTJ, but it's another short pass, and we are.
I don't know why they're doing this.
Cutting it very close to the 2-minute
warning. You're gonna
warning.
have to force an soon you're gonna have to onside. Like, this is getting ridiculous. You're running the clock. Like, why? You're down 2 scores, so you can't run the clock. I mean, you have to force. You're trying to.
Not even in the red zone yet. Lawrence.
Another short pass, but this one is up fine, gets out of bounds, but...
Yeah, caught by Jacoby Myers, who, of
Oh,
course, is
clock management's
the
not-
player who was on that end of the questionable fourth down conversion that wasn't, and didn't end up being a conversion. And the clock stops at 2:19 after Jacoby went out of bounds, and Lawrence gets it to BTJ off the short pass, and they're finally in the red zone, but that'll be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Might be able to run one more, but...
No, they're going to the 2 minute.
They won't. And they won't. So... I don't know why they've been running so much. Those Jaguars are running so much clock right now. This clock management's horrible. That brings us 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh leads by 2 scores over the Super Bowl, over the champs, over the defending champs.
So here we go. They're at the 18. Lawrence.
Riding his head.
Blitz coming, and it's caught by ETN, who tries to stay up for as much as he can, only picks up 4.
Ramsey with his 8th tackle. Really, ETN. Why are we doing a huddle? You're asking Liam. I'm sorry. You're asking. You want to lose the game. Liam's losing the game. I'm sorry. I like Liam Cohen, but like, you're losing this team the game.
They got about a minute and a half to work with. Lawrence is sacked, and it's the 4th one for Pittsburgh.
Second for Hayward. Timeout. Timeout. Why are we
This
not?
clock keeps going.
Timeout, Liam. I don't know where Liam's going. I don't know why he's trying to run the clock. This is one of the dumbest. I think this has to be the worst clock management I think I've ever seen.
That's 3rd and 10
You're acting
too.
like
So
you have like 10 minutes left.
yeah, it's 3rd and long as well here. Lawrence gonna throw deep-ish or medium-ish, and it's caught by Parker Washington.
Yeah,
They use
now you
timeout,
use timeout.
and they're down at the 1.
So I guess run it up the
Yeah,
middle.
or QB sneak it. Would do whatever you have to do.
I guess
Just do not extend this out. I mean, score as
I know
quickly as you
Liam Cohen
can.
loves extending this plays out. This clock management. His clock management was good in the second half. I don't know.
And,
It's
yeah,
not
the
the first
Jags
half.
spent a lot of time on this drive, and they're gonna have to
Hate
onside
that.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't. This is Liam Cohen's fault. Like,
and
it's
yeah,
not-
they're in pistol formation too. I mean, this is just a disaster of a drive. But it's caught anyways, and
Parker
it's
with his first touchdown of the year. My little Pookie bear. As you know, I have an account called Parker Washington Glazer. Go follow it.
so still wasn't a fan of the call, but Washington
Oh,
brings
wow.
it in anyways, and that
Oh.
coverage wasn't great there. And the Jags trail by a score, but it's only a minute to work with.
Go follow Parker Washington, a lover 11 on Instagram.
So
So
if the Steelers recover the onside kick and get a first down, this thing is basically over. Jags recover, they have about a minute to work with. They're going to go for 2 here as well.
okay. Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't really understand why.
I don't know why you would be trying to go for the win.
And they're going to get it anyways.
So now, if the Jaguars get the onside kick,
And a touchdown. They
And
don't
they
need,
tu- they
they don't
win
need
the
a
game.
PAT, yeah.
yeah, they win the football game.
Well, depends how much time they have left because Pittsburgh can also. But so they're down by 6, and they're going to have to onside here. 2-point conversion, surprising they even went for it, but then surprisingly good as well. So
It's not surprising it's good. It's just kind of
no, it is kind of surprising. I thought you'd think Pittsburgh would lock up there, and it's their recovery. So
So first down wins
game
the
is
game.
not completely over yet, but yeah, first down ends it. And the Jags only have 2 timeouts to work with here.
What a game here. I mean, 42 points and a loss is never.
Yeah, I mean that just goes to show how good Pittsburgh is as well. I mean, they really came in here and
I mean,
they did
honestly,
everything they had to do.
Like I know you said we want to say Pittsburgh's defense played amazing because they had 3 turnovers, but honestly,
And Will Howard won a game. I mean, you almost have 400
yeah, you know what,
yards as a
Sellers?
passer.
I would be scared.
Yeah,
scared
you have almost 400 yards as in your first official start. I mean,
Yeah, if I was Lenoris, I'm shaking in my boots. I'm like, ooh man, Jim.
I mean, the good thing for him is if he does have a good game, he's proven it against a team that is pretty much just as good as Jacksonville. So, anyways, it's Pittsburgh's
Yeah,
ball.
he has to have like 5 touchdowns. So he has to have a career game to get the win. in this one.
And they are 7 yards away from winning this game. Jags use their second timeout. They're left with 1 more, and they have to get 2 more down stops here to even have a chance. Otherwise, a first down will wrap this up, and Pittsburgh will take the win. And the Jags, the Super Bowl champs, are gonna have a have a loss.
This early.
And not gonna get there. One more down, no timeouts.
Trevor Lawrence is one of the best QBs in these situations.
And keep in mind, Pittsburgh could also run a good amount of clock during the punt process, so the Jags might only be left with around 20 seconds if they get the ball back, if they get the stop here. Actually, it also comes to mention they're getting close to field goal range too, so Pittsburgh could also kick. And oh no, they can eat out here. Actually, yeah, they could. I mean, actually, I get the first down first, but they're only going to run off about. Yeah, they're going to run off about 38 seconds, so actually not terrible. So the Jags are left with. They're going to be left with about 15 to 20 seconds here.
Oh, Boswell's coming on. So from the.
So it looks like they're going to kick. Yeah.
This is going to put the Jags in good range, though.
If he misses.
Yeah, which he probably will.
So, long kick. They're going to run as much time as they have, and the Jags are going to be left with 13 seconds if this is no good. 12 seconds. And there's a flag down.
So Pittsburgh wins. So Jacksonville falls to 0-1.
Yep, and that flag won it.
I don't really like
51 points from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I mean, Jacksonville put 42 points, so they have nothing to be ashamed of. The defense really also has nothing to be ashamed of because the offense had 3 turnovers. So.
Ultimately, some bad calls, but also
bad ref calls, some bad play calling.
Yeah,
the players were not at fault for this game.
Ultimately, though, yeah, you gotta slow down on the turnovers too. I mean, that's another thing. And they're gonna kick it away. So.
I mean, it's still a kickoff, but actually, technically, Jacksonville could still win this. Oh wait, no, they can't. Never mind. No.
Well, they get it at the 35.
They can't win it, but it's a 2-score game. But close game.
They're gonna try anyways. But
I mean, they can't, but
they can. Hail Mary touchdown and cover the onside.
It'd be a very, very crazy.
Yeah, it'd be very crazy, but
it's probably not happening.
They're gonna try. Lawrence backs up. And
nope, because we're gonna have to continue with the ship.
And they're gonna go out of bounds and stop.
We are seriously continuing with these ship balls. Just complete.
Pittsburgh celebrating on the sideline.
I mean, it was horrible play calling from Liam Cohen in this game. I mean, I just don't even know what to say. Wow, I have never seen Liam play this bad, coach this poorly. I mean, this horrible. He cost Jacksonville the game.
Lawrence has got a lot of time, and there's a flag, and it's on Jacksonville. It's going to be a hold, probably. Or illegal forward pass, and that'll wrap this up.
So that will officially end the game.
Yeah, because there's no time to really do anything. Yeah. And the Steelers, in 2 seconds, will take home their first win. Lawrence is sacked, and that'll do it. Steelers win 51-42. What a way to open this 2026 season. After such an illustrious 2025 season.
Being the Super Bowl champions.
And Pittsburgh starts 1-0 with probably the biggest win they could have ever had this season. I mean, they dominated defensively. They got 3 turnovers.
I mean, in the first half they did. I mean, in the second half they kind of...
Yeah, no, but they still got some big sacks and everything, so...
And the defense kind of fell apart in the second half.
Lee Hunter, I mean, what an incredible moment for him. First turnover of the game as a rookie. Returned all the way for a touchdown. He was a late pick, 5th round, actually. Of course, traded with the Browns for that spot. And the champs go down, lost by 9 points. Of course, really only
9. In honor of
less
9.
than that. The field goal didn't really mean anything. They were just doing it from the clock. But the Jags, they fought, but they did not walk away with the win. And Steelers, 1-0, start off this 2026 season.
They head home, face the Broncos next week.
Yep, of course, the reigning AFC West champs.
But Lenore Sellers is starting next week, and we'll see how good he plays in that.
And that'll do it. Good night from Jacksonville, Florida. 51-42, Steelers win.